What's good, everybody? 3x to the Lex right back at you with one more video. Let's get into it. Today, I'm here to talk to you guys about the screen size of this. I've been getting a lot of questions about this cabinet. This is going to be volume 1, part 1 of frequently asked questions I keep getting in the comment section and in social media. One of the biggest concerns about this cab that I keep getting is the screen too big? So you guys want to know, well, a lot of you guys want to know if the screen is too big. All right, so the screen is 43 inches. So what you need to keep in mind is when you're actually playing a game, you're not actually looking at 43 inches of the screen. So I'm going to explain what I mean with that. So for example, if you go in here and we're going to go over to Naomi. Okay, so let's say we want to start up Power Stone. We go on Power Stone. All right, let's get Power Stone started. All right, one thing you'll notice now that the game has started is that you have these borders.
Welcome to the Power Stone world.
If you do a measurement, the border altogether is about 33 inches, give or take. So the actual field of display that you're playing the game on is about 33 or 32, 33 inches. So let's just say 33 inches. So you're not actually looking at 43 inches total. You're actually losing 5 inches here and 5 inches there. So when you actually sit down or stand up in front of this, your field of vision is only going to focus on the actual screen in here that you're actually playing. Like the borders never get noticed when you're actually playing this. I don't really notice the borders when I'm playing this until I actually step all the way back from the cab and I'm no longer playing, then the borders become apparent. But when you're actually playing this, your field of vision only focuses in on this 33 inches of the actual screen. So you're not actually viewing 43 inches of gameplay, because when gameplay is displayed throughout the entire 43-inch screen, like if we were playing like an Xbox Series X game or PS5 game, it would be displayed all over the screen. Then your field of vision would have to track everything over 43 inches. And, you know, that would be a lot more to track, you know. Now, I've actually had bigger. I actually had a 55-inch pedestal, and I attempted some near-field play with that. I had my old Hyperspin system hooked up to a 55-inch pedestal television, and that was too big. It was too big to play up close with a joystick. I had to end up getting a desk and pulling it back probably about a good 4 feet to be able to enjoy that at near field. But this is fine. Like, I don't have too big of an issue with 43 because you have to factor in the border. So it's actually about 33. I mean, I don't find it too big. I think it's fine. I mean, it's definitely large, you know, it's bigger than normal. Most arcade machines I encountered near field like this was a lot smaller, like 19, 17, 23, so even some 26, 27s back in the day. But, you know, that time is kind of over now for those. So, like, you still see that size at games and arcade 1UP. But, like, if you want, like, a extra large cab, I mean, you're going to be getting into a larger screen. I haven't like experienced any eye fatigue or eye wear from playing this long term. I played a few hours at a time without taking breaks, and it's been fine. So, you know, I usually sit. I got long arms. I'm 6'4". I usually sit about probably a good 32, 33 inches back. I usually play like this, so I'm like probably 34 inches back, so I'm not right up on it anywhere. I usually don't stand and play. I prefer to sit and play. So, I mean, it's fine for me. Honestly, you could probably get away up to a 50 inch because you actually wouldn't be looking at 50 inches. You know, it'd probably be, you'd probably be looking at maybe a 37 inch field of vision of screen, but like I said, I had that 55. It was way too big for near field, but this is fine. So to answer any questions, is it too big to play? No, it's not too big to play. If you want a smaller screen and you want a smaller screen, a smaller cab, they got two different versions of the 32 inch. I'm sure that's fine. I appreciate the bigger real estate of this machine. The 4-player controller is spread out as it should be. The machine actually has room for 4 players. You have extra room for your trackball. In 4-player games, like, you can see a lot better of what's going on screen. Like a game like Power Stone 2, I mean, it's a lot of activity on screen. So, having a bigger screen is easier to keep up with that activity. When you're on a smaller screen, there's a lot of chaos going on, it's harder to make out. So, there's a lot of advantages to getting the bigger cab, So, that's just my take. I'd be interested if they ever came out with a 50 inch, just to see just how that will work and how that would fit. And if that was too big for my field of vision, it probably wouldn't even be. So, anyway, guys, that's just my take on the screen size with this, because I've been getting a lot of questions about the screen size and whether it's too big, or is it too much space, or will you sit too close? Does it bug your eyes? The answer to that question is no, it does not. So I hope this answers all your questions. Hey, like, comment, subscribe. 3X to the Lex out, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace.